guys, welcome back to Bellyacre's Kitchen. You guys, it's been a minute. So we haven't put any videos out for almost 2 months. We've kind of taken this hiatus, you know, just life happened, got in the way. But we're hoping in the new year, we are going to get right back on track. So I'm starting this year out with making something that we kind of stumbled upon. I think there's actually a video of it on Robertson's Bellyacres channel. I think I've done it before, or maybe I put it on Facebook. I don't know. It's on social media somewhere that I've put out there before. So what I am making tonight is tuna patties. So a lot of us grew up on salmon patties, but this is a twist on that. This is tuna patties. So the way this came about was my youngest son and I were at home, and when we had a mowing crew, we had a mowing business, the crew was out working, and they were working close to home, and they said that Rusty said they were coming home for lunch, and I, like, wide-eyed said, we've got to find something to make for lunch really fast. And so Cody and I threw this together. So what we're going to use is we're going to use tuna in water. I don't like the tuna in oil. I never get tuna in oil. And I have drained this. Then we're going to use a boxed stuffing mix. And I'm using the chicken flavor tonight. You can use any of the flavors. The good thing about the boxed stuffing mixes is that they have all of these different spices. They already have dehydrated onions and things like that in there. You don't even have to dice up any onions or anything, because everything is already in this stuffing mix. And then we're going to use mayonnaise, just regular mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. It's going to be, I mean, real mayonnaise, not like salad dressing or Miracle Whip or anything. You want real mayonnaise. And then, of course, lemon is just like when you're making a salmon patty. So I do have my oil heating, because we do want that nice and hot whenever we're ready to put this in there. So I'm going to open everything, so that way we can kind of just throw it all together. So, you know, the stuffing mixes, they just come with that. Now in the past, I would be making this for a family of 5. So I would use like 4 cans of tuna. We are now a family of 3 at home. So I am only going to make it with 2 cans of tuna. And then if we need to add tuna, we can always do that also. All right, so I've got this positioned where you can see the bowl. I'm just going to dump this tuna in here. This is just a really quick, easy, either lunch or weeknight supper. Now I am doing keto again. I've just started 2 days ago. This is not exactly keto friendly, but I have been very, very chintzy with my carbs today. So I can actually eat one of these and not have to worry about it, because the stuffing has, I think, 20 carbs in a half a cup, and I won't be eating near that. So make sure you get everything out, because see, you've got all those wonderful spices and dehydrated onions and all of that stuff at the bottom. So you want to make sure that you get all of that. Okay. So then I'm going to just add some real mayonnaise. I'm using a smaller spatula just so I can get in that bowl really well. And I'm going to start mixing this up. I may need more tuna. All right, definitely going to need some more mayo. So it does take quite a bit of mayonnaise. You just don't want your patties to be super, super dry. You have to remember you are adding lemon juice as well. I'm just going to do lemon juice, like half of a lemon. All right, so this is the consistency that I'm looking for. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. You wanna be careful because it has already seasonings in there. So I did add a little bit of salt and pepper just because I added some of the lemon juice. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so now that I have the consistency I want, I'm just going to take some, pat it into a little patty. Now you can bread these, you can dip them in flour or in cornmeal to make them crunchier. But because I'm doing the keto thing, I'm already cheating with the stuffing, so I don't want to add to it. So I am just going to cook it just like that. So my oil is hot. It's on low, but my pan was already hot when I put oil in it because I had just washed it and seasoned it. So be careful when you're putting that in. I did go ahead and add a third can of tuna to that just because with the stuffing, it was way too much stuffing versus the tuna. Now I do want to cook that for a good I don't know, 4 to 5 minutes, just because I don't want it to fall apart when I go to grab it. I think that was that's been cooking in that hot grease for about 2 minutes, so leave it for just a little bit longer. And you can eat these just like, you can eat them on bread, like as a sandwich. You know, or just have them as patties. If you're, I think salmon patties is a very southern thing. I'm not sure if, you know, people up north eat salmon patties. It usually comes from, okay, I'm gonna have to turn up my heat now. Canned salmon. Okay, I had my oil way too low. I was scared of having it too high. I flipped that one, but it could have used a little bit longer, so I just turned up my heat. You may want to use a splatter guard. So this is when I realized that I forgot to put the egg in it for binding. Should have used an egg. If you don't want them to fall apart easily, use an egg for binding. Just because I didn't bread them, so kind of need help. All right, you guys, so here's the result of the tuna patties. As you can see, they were just a little bit crumbly. They're kind of staying together, but they still have a pretty good little crust on them. And they're really good. I already tried them. So anyway, so we're gonna let Rusty go ahead and try one of these. Like I said, they're a little bit crumbly because they don't have the breading. So a couple of things I need to probably tell you about is that when you don't bread them, they do pop a little bit more. But I think it's because you have so many wet components that are hitting that hot grease, so it does pop a little bit more. When you have the breading, I think you kind of create that buffer. Also, if you want them crunchier, put a little bit of cornmeal in your flour when you bread them. If you're going to bread them and you want them crunchier. Also, when you put the mayonnaise in and everything, let it set for, I don't know, while you're getting everything else ready, maybe 5 minutes or so, because the vegetables that are in the stuffing are freeze dried. So they need a chance to rehydrate. So, you know, it takes them a little bit longer with just straight mayonnaise and lemon juice than it does if you're putting them in hot water when you're making it like normal. So leave them in there for a little bit. And then be very careful when you're putting them in the grease, obviously. But I think we're just gonna have these. I don't even know what we're having with them.
Maybe some corn or something.
Yeah, we'll open a
green beans,
a vegetable to go with them. And then, and we're gonna call it a night. Just a quick, simple little thing that we started doing years ago when our older three were young. And so just kind of wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope you guys like it. Do your own variations on it. Try it with salmon, try it with chicken, you know, canned chicken or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? But just our
possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless. Yeah, bread them in almond flour, or you want them sweeter coconut flour, or you know, all of those things. Some of that stuff does not fry well, falls apart. So yeah, kind of be choosy on that. Maybe batter them instead of breading them. I don't know. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.
See ya.
Don't do that on mayonnaise. That made me go. Anyway,